This is our most desperate hour. You are our only hope.
What's happening, my friends? Welcome back to a little more Star Wars Battlefront Blast gameplay. This round in particular, we've taken it to the Swamp Crash site here in the forests of Endor, the beautiful, mystical, magical forests of Endor. Yes, a great map. It is gorgeous. We've even got the little Ewok huts up here in the trees, and this is where you're gonna see me post up for a good long portion. A big chunk of this round is going to be spent up here. I was kind of hesitant in wanting to. Well, I wanted to get this video up. It's a little dated. It's getting a little dusty. I've had this footage for some time. Captured it sometime last year, which isn't too long ago, but it's long enough. I'd like to get into some newer footage. But I was a little hesitant because it was such a heavy camp up in this location. But they were really having a hard time removing me from it. I was doing a pretty solid job both working the range with the T-21B, which is where it excels, but with the scan pulse, when guys were kind of breaching that range, getting underfoot, getting ready to sweep up the ramps or jetpack up to one of the platforms and try and get in behind me and cause me a whole world of trouble once they get up there. I was doing a fantastic job with the scan pulse of keeping a good eye on them and dropping down from the platform, all guerrilla style, with the scout pistola in hand and popping guys with a couple of rounds or a couple of blasts into the back and snatching their soul, taking them out of the battle. As you saw me do there to Dom, the man in black, yes, the trooper in black. The one to be feared out there, apparently. I don't know. Anyway, and right back up to this is my home up here. I'm in the second hut to the left. Yes, that's where I live. Yes, they're in my backyard. These scoundrels. So try to shut them down. Anyway, this is a beauty location. As you can clearly see, I'm not the only one up here. There's some great lines of sight from this platform. If you shuffle about right there, you can see we've got a good line of sight on guys moving through those two fallen logs, those hollowed out logs. There's also a beauty line of sight straight through the heart of the map that you can have a perfect line of sight through the lane that runs beneath the crashed vessel. As you can see, here I am dealing with Dom one more time. He's managed to weasel his way in on the far flank. And, putting a little stank on this drop as I come falling from above. A quick little balancing act on the railing of that bridge. And then dropping in and putting Dom down yet again. And getting a few more defenses up on the right-hand side. That proxy mine, will it come into play? Well, we'll have to wait and see. I get some spray down there, some T-21B spray, you can call it that. A little sloppy fire, but I did manage to. Well, did I take the man out? I'm not even sure. I've certainly aided in the kill, in his demise. Anyway, wisely, I'm getting rid of that blaster turret, that blaster cannon, as quickly as possible. I do have the bounty hunter trait in there, and it's currently maxed at 3, so I don't want to be lugging that sucker around, as I made mention of in the last Battlefront video. I do draw the thermal imploder on that most recent kill. That's a beauty. I love having one of those in the inventory. I'm just waiting for that perfect time to use it. That's one of the weapons, one of the power-ups I will hold on to. And try and at least get a double or triple out of it. Quad kills on this map in particular. Oh my god, what a drop, I'm really surprised that I survived that. I remember fearing for my life when it actually happened, yes. For sure, I wasn't sure I was going to die, but I thought for sure I was going to take some damage, blow it in the ear or something. But, and my carelessness, my aggressiveness there as I came down, well, one more time, up close and personal, left me a little exposed down there at ground level. And it did cost me my life, so I've been dealt with. Will I make my return? Yes, it appears as though I will. Move up to my platform one more time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the thermal imploder, which I still have in my inventory. I find it tough to try and get a triple or a quad kill on this map in particular because it's so spacious. There's a lot of cover out there. Guys have a tendency to split up. There aren't a lot of bottleneck locations where they end up packing together, and it can be tough to get those cluster kills with the thermal imploder on this map in particular. But who needs it? Who needs it? I'm doing just fine as it stands from atop my little tree here. And yeah, here we go. Oh, damn, I didn't even have to drop down on Dom that time. Some nice clean fire with the scout pistol as he came round in the round in that big redwood or whatever the hell it is. And I continue to work this crowd as they move down underfoot. A bit of a waste of the imploder. I don't even get the kill out of it, but this man, he is closing in. Closing in on his, well, the afterlife, yes. Now, right there, I knew, I wasn't 100%, but I was pretty sure, the way he peeked around that tree, that there was an orbital strike coming in, and I thought it best to abandon the treetop for the time being, get down here, and get into the mix of things, you know, right into a nest of 3 of them, and took 2 of them out. I don't know what happened to the 3rd man, but quite mindful of my surroundings. I did notice the radar. I did notice guys coming in behind me. At this point, I'm hearing a little rustling. I don't know how well y'all hear it. There we go. Quick click of the scan pulse reveals an approaching predator who quickly became the prey of my T-21B and made quick work of him once I had his location pinpointed. Anyway, here we go. Little sloppy fires. He's scrambling. I hit a couple of shots clean there of the handful that I sent his way. Forced to take to the skies, trying to avoid that homing. Well, that homing missile, and run into Dom, who gets a little revenge on me after all of that with the EE3, and I think he actually switched up his kit. I think he was, I could have sworn he had some sort of single-handed blaster up until about that point. I think maybe he felt as though it wasn't working for him. It certainly wasn't working for him over by the trees, you know, over by Ewok Village there, as I put him down a few times, at least a trio that come to memory, you know. Anyway. So I've been removed from the location and working the heart of the map now. Pretty decent fire there with the scout pistol. The round just winding down at this point. It's all but over. We're just going through the motions, just padding our stats at this point. You know, there's a pretty good little skirmish that plays out here. They've got some strong numbers over there. Dom playing it quite well. You know, he's clearly the man in black. He's got the EE3. He's got some good cover back there. I ended up focusing on him a little bit too long, as clearly he abandoned the position after a click from the scan pulse revealed his whereabouts. And, you know, just kind of spinning my wheels over here, not getting much done. Finally, looking to back up and reposition, and Jerkwater, the jerk that he is, coming in there with the DO-44 and putting me down and sending me packing. As the round does come to a close here, and a little little victory hurrah, fitting end there. Even had my little location, my treetop, my house, my Ewok hut there in the background. But anyway, appreciate y'all stopping in for this round. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time around. I will get a new weapon showcase next time. Maybe a repeat as far as a map goes, but I will get something, definitely get some footage of something else up here. Again, appreciate you stopping in. Hope to see you next time. But of course, and as always, until then, remember why it hurts. Later.